Hello there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so I wrote a glorious manifesto in between the vids. It basically sums up to silly rules you gotta abide by if you wanna live on these lands. But SadSlav, how many people live here? Just me, Philip and Ernie. The location of CommieTopia isn't even public knowledge, at least for now, which is a big one. But also most of the server, which is like 5 people who play regularly, mostly live in the States, so like time zones and shit. We won't be getting any new comrades anytime soon, believe you me. Also, I made a flag, right? He's very cheeky-bricky, I know. But look at these scumbags. These bumbleclaws are out here being Western spies, bled. I give them shelter, a purpose, and most importantly, ridiculous laws, and what do? They annoy me and backstab the revolution. Wankers. Remember the mountain that was here? Yeah, he's gone now. I was gonna record and time-lapse my giggly gat removing it with iron tools, but after the footage reached 5 hours or so, the software crashed because I didn't have enough space on my PC. If only I could tell you how many times I browsed Amazon for a rope and chair while doing this. Don't get me wrong, when you get an iron farm set up, steel tools are great for lazy bums like myself who can't be bothered to get something decent. But when it comes to terraforming, it makes opening the window in my room and jumping from the 2nd floor all the more tempting. Oh, and there's a chicken prisoner on top of that. His ass is cooked, he never gonna escape. I'm gonna milk his ass for eggs. Just gonna come in and squeeze him for 5 hours until he pops one out. Look at all this terracotta I got. Am I gonna do something like this again? I swear to god, if I have to, I might actually end the series. Oh wait, the weather is shite, that means I can go fishing, be right back. Alright, I'm gonna show you the kolkhoz I worked on. I finished the fence around it for one thing and slapped some barbed wire on top. Ain't no starving worker gonna steal our food without my permission. But since this is the kolkhoz where all the animals go as well, we need to make an adequate space for the chicken prisoner and what the bled? If half of it is ready to go, I might as well. Some chains and he is good, blin. The state enemy interrogation chamber is ready. We just need to transport the POW here. Get in, suka. There is no escape now. Alright, so as you can see, I started working on expanding the storage in the Politburo. There is, however, no way in hell we can sort all the items on just this floor, so we are gonna add another one. A bigger one even. Davoy. Shoigu! Yeah, no, surprise cave under my gaff aside is kinda done. I know I need to finish the roof and slap in a Soviet amount of barrels here, but I'ma do it off camera maybe. I can't really imagine anyone going mad horny over Politburo storage lore. I do gotta say though, the red terracotta and the bamboo is a sexy little combo. Time jump. I moved the annoying ass golem farm to where I said I would out of the way over yonder. The next thing we're gonna build is something every communist utopia needs. And that is a military industry. Basically, we're gonna build a sick munitions factory. I got a bunch of concrete materials ready to go, so let's see how far it takes us. Way further than I expected, as it turns out. I actually built two things. We also got a little guard tower over here. I'll show you it first. We got a bamboo interior because I am absolutely starting to love the color combos we got going on with bamboo. Yeah, so it's a guard tower, so obviously there needs to be a bow with some arrows and a bed for the imaginary guardsmen. The positioning is very critical as the tower has perfect vision over the kolkhoz. Ain't no elaborate villager robbing scheme gonna depose me over my food monopoly. And this is factory. It's very big, brilliant. Come on, I show you inside. Yes, so if you don't mind the absolute dogshit connection because I assume the server is based in North America, we got a machine. I'ma show you this place first, if I can. Please, internet, work with me here. Пожалуйста, thank you. We get a desk for the man in charge, and of course all the documents and paperwork that come with such a high regarded position. Being in charge of ammo factory is no funny business, I tell you. Also very lucrative, speaking from experience here. And of course we got some motivators in case the villagers are caught slacking. Probably still better than working for Amazon. Up here we have a control panel thingy doodad to turn the factory on and off or something. I need to get some bees and wax this gavno. And of course balcony to watch the slaves toil in their sweat and presumably blood as well. And to threaten them if they're not giving their 200% each and every second. I have never ever worked in a factory before, so that means I am the perfect man to explain how everything works. This driller grabs the raw iron and turns it into smaller pieces, which are then smelted into something more useful. The conveyor belt takes the glorious steel and cuts it into tiny little pieces, which are then stamped into this glorious ammunition. The arrows are then of course prepped for transport to whatever military base I will build and show you in a video 4 years from now. Oh, and I made another commie block, by the way, can never have enough of these. And this is the top view. I am impressed with my ability to build smoke out of a chimney. But the factory isn't quite finished yet though, cause like there's a hole in the wall. I need to figure out what is gonna feed the iron into the munitions complex first. Maybe like a parking lot with a truck carrying some. Yeah, that would work. I should probably make this look nicer though. Yeah, that's better. But we all know trucks need roads, regardless of what the Bulgarians tell you, and I was kinda planning to make some anyway, so let's do that first. Let's go. What the actual babushka sanctioned pizjets did I just build? This is not a truck, what the fuck is this? Nah bro, I need a tutorial for this gavna cause I'm hopeless. Okay, time jump. So the roads are finished, they go in all directions and connect to every building. And I even finished everything round back, look at that, there is even a ladder to the roof now, it's good. But as you can very well see from here, I fixed the goddamn truck so it doesn't look like this anymore. I'm gonna slap a link to the tutorial I used in the description. I only changed the color palette so it fits better with our surroundings because yes, it is a military truck and it carries all the ore we need to make more bullets for the brave French soldiers fighting in Ukraine. Low-key, this looks a million times better than the green tomato that was standing here before. The next thing we shall make is a sewer system under the roads I just built. You see, having minecarts litter the surface for villager transportation is hella cringe, so instead we will make sure that these bozos will never see the light of day in their entire life. The 14 seconds of sunlight they see during their lifespan because of being minecarted around is way too much. We may live in a desert, but bled almighty, this is not Ibiza. Sunlight is a luxury, and luxury cannot be given to villagers, only I get to have a tan. Oh, no wonder the bamboo farm wasn't working, Philip. The redstone wasn't fucking connected, you imbecile. This urod is so artistic. Well, I'm gonna have to move it either way cause it's in the way of the sewage. If you follow me down the manhole cover, it is finished. And it looks fresh. We even got like shit going on the walls, and we even got bridges to get the slaves across to the other side. It's very practical. How many of your Minecraft towns have got a sewer? Yeah, exactly, communism number 1. Most importantly though, the sewer connects to the commie blocks, which allows us to access it wherever and, of course, get the workers to where they need to go without the ruling class party members having to look at them. Villagers, brother, The sewer goes and will go under all of the roads should I ever build more of them, and I probably will. I do want to take a break from all this building though. Across that mountain over here I spotted some horses and well, I want horses. Horses are dope. Would you like to be friends? No is not a valid answer, let's go again. Do you wanna be friend? What did I tell you? No does not mean no, you should have learned that from the Mr. Beast allegations already. Listen bro, if you don't love me I will kill you for the leather. Yeah, now we're on the same page, comrade. Moderately fast, doesn't exactly rip legs off an arse as the dirty Polish people say, but it will do. You will stay here until I build a stable for all I is. Who's next? Brown lad over here. Dap me up. Fuck you mean no? Yeah, that's what I thought. You have got to be kidding me. Somebody bought this horse on Temu and abandoned it here or something. Like, Jesus, I think I'm faster on foot than this guy. But maybe you will be useful for scaling mountains. Or if I lose every other horse I have or something, I don't know. We shall see. Hello there. Bro, it's not nyeh, it's General Kenobi. You are a bold one. Fucking hell, you really don't like Star Wars. What are you, a Disney higher up? Oh. Bro got burned so bad he apologized by letting himself be tamed. He is pretty fast though, me like very much. You're next. See, this wasn't so bad. Ah, but you're slow as well, that's kinda cringe. Even slower than the last one I think, Jesus. And here's the last one. Do you accept my friendship? Wrong. Do you accept my friendship? Correct. He is good. You can't be serious right now. He's also slow? Bruh. Right, so 3 out of the 5 horses are suboptimal. With a luck like this, who needs enemies? I might as well try to kill myself and see if that fails as well. Okay, back to building. I have a Russian amount of stone bricks, and the next step right now is to basically create a skeleton of the, what's it called? Platforms, I guess? You know how when you're in a port town and the seaside is full of these like concrete walkways that might extend into the ocean? Time lapse in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Alright, I'm finished pretending to be Dutch. As you can see, I even started planning out some things here and there. For example, this brown bit is gonna be a police station. These small ones here by the bridge will be guard towers and shit. I'm not gonna tell you everything though, cause that will ruin the surprise. The roads which I built are also fully sewered up, so I can take a shit and flush it I suppose. Only this bit isn't done, but I ran out of bricks. We do have access to the inside of the bridge from here, so we can maybe put down something cool in here. Once I figure out what that something cool will be anyway. And that's how the road network looks like from above. Last thing I want to get done for this video is that big slot over here. Now this is gonna be a secure vault or bank. That's where all the underground resources like redstone and gold and diamonds are gonna go. Reason being, I still have a single chest full of valuables chilling by the bridge to this day because I don't have anywhere sensible to put them. And what better way than to build something nice. I've been buying and saving up quartz for a while now. I don't think it's enough for everything, but it should at least get us the main structure above ground done. And it's done. I actually did a whole bunch of crap off camera. The time-lapse only covers some of it. Here it is. I tell you, trying to make this look semi-decent on the outside was tough. It looked dog shit before. No, you can't see it because I wanna spare myself the embarrassment. The truck was quite enough for this episode. Yeah, so now it's at least tolerable by my standards. My standards are low. I built fucking commie blocks out of stone for Blitz's sake. Other than that dome up top which needs to oxidize and the pillars holding up this part of the roof, there's absolutely no detailing on the outside. Because all the magic is inside, yes! Look at that flag, it's so beautiful. Glazed terracotta coming in clutch. It looks like a sexy carpet from Central Asia. On the other side we got some signs that explain how everything works. It basically sums up to me being in charge of the place, and if I can trust you, you can also do stuff by yourself. The main purpose of the vault is to create stockpiles that should only be used for very large projects. Automatic piston door, very nice, very nice. And a crippling lack of things to look at on the other side. I should add something later maybe. Down here we got ourselves a locked door. Only knowing the correct combination will open it. That, or seeing through my dog water redstone. If you watched a particular video of mine, this should all seem familiar though. Upon opening the vault, we have this beautiful chamber here, which should also look familiar if you're up to date on the lore of this Minecraft series. A lot of sand went into making these glass fog effect things, mainly because I forgot you can buy glass from villagers, because I'm a dumbass. Okay, so if we go a la derecha, we have the raw gold storage. Raw gold is more valuable than smelted gold because gold ingots can be obtained from a farm in the nether. Now raw gold, you know it was mined by hand, which goes double for illiterate bonkies like myself who don't have Fortune 3. I should go mining again when I do. Regardless, we have a lectern where I write down all the changes in our gold reserves. That way if someone does come in here and steal, believe me, I will know. Eventually. I probably won't be coming down here often, but nobody needs to know that. If we go the opposite direction, there is actually a whole bunch of vaults. We got raw iron, coal, smelted gold and redstone. They all got their paperwork done, so when I forget how much there was, I won't have to count them all again. That's all the resources covered except diamonds. Now, if you are a potential western spy who yearns to steal my glorious communist diamonds, you might think this last room is where they're at. You will first admire how much work I put in to make this look like I actually put in some effort, before commencing the robbery. Now, I'm gonna go to a safe distance and well, the floor yeah. If you open it and don't know what's coming, then you dead, bro. I already told Philip about it, but I'm 100% sure the Urod is gonna forget about it and then fall in the trap. So here's a reminder for you to not open this chest, debil. There does exist a real hidden vault with all the diamonds and emeralds in it. I haven't got a lot to flex with right now. There's also some other valuables here though, is good. And that's basically it for the bank. If you are 99.9% of the average viewers, you can click off now, I guess, there's nothing more of value left. But if you are this guy who has been pestering me for months incessantly, then keep watching. So this guy wanted a tutorial for what I made and I have absolutely no idea what that entails. I mean, I built square stone boxes, these commie blocks aren't even good. And they're not supposed to be, but oh well, I guess I can give you some dimensions to work with, mate. So a commie block is 14 blocks wide in total and 8 blocks thick. It got barrels under the stairs for storage, I guess, and either 2 or 3 rooms for villagers per floor. There is a ground floor, 2 floors above that one, so 3 in total, and of course the basement that's connected to the sewer system and where the smart villagers are gonna go. Do bear in mind these commie blocks have a few design flaws. For one thing, they can escape the rooms really easily if you're not careful, as you can very well see here. Yeah, so that's a pain in my butt. On top of that, villagers can somehow get stuck in these doors, I don't even know how, and be unable to refill their item stocks. And whenever I open the door to push him back in the room, there is a risk he escapes the flat entirely, which is how the other wankers got out. So the door needs fixing as well. And one last thing is the roof. Now, I don't even know how that happened, and to be fair, I forgot that's even a mechanic in the game, but when I was doing the bank off camera, there was a thunderstorm and lightning struck the roof, and the entire top floor turned into witches. Yeah, so I guess the roof's leaking. I don't even freaking know why. Is the full block not enough? If it was a slab, then maybe sure, I'd understand, but this is some bullshit, I swear. Next episode, I will definitely update the design somewhat and fix these issues, maybe. Anyway, subscribe to Life of Boris and poszło na chuj.